Pesto packs a lot of flavor in one sauce. No wonder it's a go-to pasta pairing. But for some people, pesto can be a real headache.
Take me for example, I'm allergic to dairy, garlic, and almonds, all of which are popular pesto ingredients. That's why I created this pistachio pesto.
This recipe replicates all the iconic flavors of traditional pesto, but makes it garlic-free, dairy-free, and almond-free. And let me tell you, this pesto is so full of flavor that by combining it with a few secret ingredients, I can create the best-tasting protein-packed pasta you've ever had. You heard that right, protein-packed. Each serving contains a whole 28 grams of protein.
That's over 1.5 cups of black beans, 4.5 eggs, and 93 almonds. Talk about a nutcase.
This recipe is a lot easier than you'd think, and it comes together in less than 30 minutes. In a food processor, put 1 cup of basil leaves, 1 tablespoon of lightly salted pistachios, a 1/4 cup of dairy-free Parmesan, a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and a 1/2 cup of olive oil. Oh, and of course salt. There's no need to chop anything, just place it in here and blend until you get this consistency. You can go finer than this, but stopping here leaves you with a nice texture.
Talking about texture, obviously pistachios aren't almonds, but almonds aren't walnuts, and walnuts aren't pine nuts. Pesto changes depending on the region it's from, and the ingredient changes with it. And while pine nuts might be the overall favorite, almonds have been making a big comeback in online recipes. But what's important is that all of these ingredients serve the same purpose. They all provide texture.
This is why pistachios, almonds, pine nuts, heck, even pumpkin seeds all work.
Once you know the whys behind an ingredient, the possibilities are endless. If you found that interesting, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button so I know you want more recipes like this.
Now, how are we shoving 28 grams of protein into this pasta? Seems like a tall order if you ask me. Or it would if I didn't have 1 or 2 secret ingredients. Meet chickpea pasta and soft tofu. You know, tofu sauces have been a huge hit lately.
Which isn't surprising. They're a healthy alternative to the traditional cream sauce, and they contain a crazy amount of protein.
8 grams per serving in just a sauce. Chickpea pasta is no slacker either. Each serving contains 24 grams of protein. And did I mention it's gluten-free? Yep, this recipe is dairy-free, garlic-free, almond-free, and gluten-free. Rest assured, there's plenty of flavor. In your food processor or blender, place your pesto, soft tofu, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and of course salt. Blend until it becomes a smooth sauce. Then place it aside and grab yourself some veggies. I'm using a head of broccoli and some sweet red peppers.
These are going to give our pasta a nice pop of color.
The best way to cut your broccoli for minimum fallout is like this. Stick it on its head, and in a circular motion, cut 1 large floret at a time. Then cut those down the stem until you're left with pieces that look like this. Our peppers aren't nearly as fancy. Just cut them into rings and you're good to go. Toss your veggies into a hot skillet with some olive oil and cook until soft and lightly charred. Now, chickpea pasta doesn't require any special voodoo magic when it comes to cooking. Seriously, just cook it like regular pasta. Fill a pot of water, the all-important salt, a splash of oil, and bring everything to a boil. Then toss in your pasta and let it do its thing for 7 minutes. This is such an easy way to sneak more protein in your diet. Seriously, it's such a no-brainer, even this blender could do it. It won't, because it's a blender, but it could. When your pasta is done, add it to your veggies, along with your creamy pesto sauce, another 1/4 cup of dairy-free Parmesan cheese, and a 1/2 cup of that pasta water. Allow to cook for another 2 minutes before serving. This is one of my favorite quick meals. It can be made in just 30 minutes and it's packed with protein. Also, did I mention it just tastes so good? From my kitchen to yours, eat happy.